And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we're not going to win the Europa League. The wider squad isn't good at all. It's finishing the Europa League at Old Trafford. A sombre atmosphere, for obvious reasons, which I'll get to towards the end of this video. Manchester United 0, Real Sociedad 1. That's our first defeat in about 10 games in the Europa League. The penalty itself. I remember when the far top Reds said it wasn't a foul on Elanga, so I'm going to, play the same games as they're going to. I thought it was a penalty kick. Okay. People are going to complain about it. If that was under Ollie, if it was under Ralph, people would be going, or under Van Gaal, they'd be going, oh, that's a penalty. Don't moan about it, that team was good enough. And it was good enough. I thought De Gea should have saved the penalty kick, by the way. A terrible attempt. Dean Henderson saves that penalty kick, by the way. He's the better, penalty saver. And just because he didn't save a penalty against Middlesbrough doesn't mean that he subs the requirements, because he still saved more penalties in the stats than De Gea did. I thought the substitutions in the second half were ridiculous. Why are you taking off Eriksen, who has done very well? And he's a million times better than the dabbing Jemba ever was. But you take him off, you take Delo off, and you bring on Martinez. I didn't get that. And again, it shows Ten Hag's tactical ineptness and naivety. In the Champions League last season, over 2 hours against Benfica. Same applied against Tottenham. So, Mourinho is the man. If we want to win the Europa League, we bring back Mourinho for that competition. We're not going to win it under Ten Hag. And if we finish second, that means we have to face a third place team in the Champions League. So, Ten Hag has sort of screwed this one up. And he has to take full responsibility for the team he selected. I don't know why David De Gea started anyway. Dubravka should start. He's up and running. And now, we're not going to have a game for about to that international break. Poor performance over the pitch. Maguire shite again. Ronaldo's body language and laid back style. You can tell he doesn't want to play in the Europa League. It's beneath him. I thought it was poor tonight. And those who love Ronaldo have to call that out. Because he wasn't good at all. And the problem is, he scored a goal and he can't stay on side. He did that multiple times last season. And you can't legislate for that. So he was poor. The team was poor. Anthony, I said in my preview, I think we can get more out of him, and I thought he stood out well. But tonight, it was lackadaisical, it was predictable, and it wasn't great at all from him. A goal against Arsenal, one swallow doesn't make a summer. And I do think he's the Brazilian Depay. So hopefully, in the next game, he gets himself back in the race, because he's going to need to. Casemiro, poor. We missed McTominay tonight. But I don't want McTominay playing in this inferior competition. And that's why he's starting every single week for our top Reds. Because McTominay is the first name on the team sheet, hands down, period. And tonight we missed it badly. Garnacho, I thought, he looked like a boy. They brought on Charlie McNeil, me neither, who? No one's even fucking heard of him. It's ridiculous. And I thought Ten Hag got a complete and utterly wrong. And he needs to take full responsibility for that shit show tonight. Now on a somber note, obviously the Queen, God rest her soul and all that, obviously passed away. And tomorrow, if you're not certain, is 10 days of mourning. So I don't think there'll be any games. So I don't know how they're going to fill the Premier League quota up. Or maybe, Brighton and Crystal Palace. Before I think we had news of the Queen's health deteriorating, was postponed. Did they know something that we didn't? Interesting. So we've lost. I think we'll get out of the group, but it shows the wider squad is the reason we are not winning the Europa League. And I said that before a ball was even kicked in earnest. Not good enough.